Oh, I don't know if I'll get my Enfeeble Wish as well, but we're going to see Black. Bad position for him. Not going to get a regen rune out of this one. They need something to hold him in, but Tide's not leveling up anything and way too sexy. He leveled up Telekinesis, but couldn't get close enough. Even if he did pick up the Void, Void would just have to go one level up in Time Walk, which would be frustrating for him, but it would still be an easy way out. But they know there's going to be an aggressive tri-lane up on top. Tides, we're going to see a ward to block the pull. Yep. He's just going to use his body to block it for the moment.
Bottom tower is under attack.
No need to waste the ward just yet. I'll try and get him to waste a sentry ward. Alex will see that camp didn't spawn. He'll probably assume there's a ward there. Now, is Black going to get any farm on this top lane?
Doesn't look like it right now, but they do only have 2 heroes up there. Very hard to contest a tri-lane when your Enigma's only level 1. And then we see Pause on bottom lane just tank 2 waves behind the tower. He does have a flask, and he was pulled that extra regen.
Man, how annoying is Tides being? He's not even using a ward. He's just doing it himself, just to frustrate Alex. And even if they do buy sentry wards for this top lane, it's not going to help them. They don't have any. Koro's got the cash for it, but he's looking like he's just going to try and get as fast as he possibly can up to that soul ring. Because they're not stopping him from farming. He's already level 3 inside this jungle, so even though Black's not getting much, he's still able to find some levels. I'm seeing a little bit of the extra space being given by Alex. He hasn't taken a single... Oh, now he has. He's taken 20 points of experience from Black, but that's all. If Black survives long enough and doesn't die up in this top lane and we get their Chrono up and running, things go horribly, horribly wrong for Dignitas up here. Because his tri-lane isn't finding kills. That's the bigger problem for them.
Pause dropping to very low HP, but he still has 5 tangos left in his inventory. Now only 4.
Yeah, it does the better thing. Just going to pull up instead. Can't always tank up that creep wave. How's the middle lane looking in the meantime? Puck up against the Queen of Pain. 7 for 2 up against 9 for 5.
Just wasted his phase shift and he got hit by Shadow Strike, and Queen of Pain will probably get the top rune, although she does want to wait for her bottle, but she does not have enough money for it yet. Just 585, and she opts to kill the invisibility instead of actually getting it.
Well, it's not going to help, but she just picks it up and then goes back into the lane just to attack all over again. Only 1 point up in Scream. It doesn't look like Fader wants to waste the mana. And both mid-solos pick up their bowls at the same time. The only difference is that Aoi is using the courier. Gets his Tranquil Boost to fly all the way down towards the bottom lane. And now Fader, man, pushing Fog back. You know what we're talking about with your microphone, man? It's doing it again. So whatever you just did then, let me know whatever it is you just did.
Okay, I'll just mute my mic when I'm not talking. I was doing that for the first 2 minutes.
It was working out perfectly, and then all of a sudden you get that static behind. Never understand why that kind of stuff happens with some audio setups. And Black, he's really having such a hard time on top lane. 6 for 1. I'm surprised he's even found 6 last hits. But we're
he's still getting some experience though, and he has level 3, but he hasn't put 3 skills into, or 3 points into his skills yet. Just level 1 time walk and level 1 backtrack at the moment. Sitting on 2 skill points right now.
Probably doesn't know if he has to be aggressive or not. If they start diving in a lot more, when they're looking for Alex. Alex did manage to finally get 1 pull up. In fact, doing a double stack. And then Universe just comes in and steals all the farm, and then realizes he's got a double creep wave following him. But it's last hits for Black. Even getting a catapult in the middle of all of that.
So very passive game so far. 4 minutes in, still no kills, and I don't even think anyone's low on HP at this point. And top CS goes to Darkshire with 25. Enigma very close. They're going on the...
picking him up, but then time walk away.
Right, he's still sitting on 2 skill points. I don't know why he doesn't even level up backtrack it, since he's in a very defensive position in this lane.
Black likes to keep his options open.
The max time walk support build.
That's what it's all about, man. I've played ATOD. I know what it's all about. That's why Spirit Bear is best support hero in the game.
So it looks like Aoi is going to probably go for an Orchid, unless he decides to build an Aquila with that Sage's mask.
And have you
Do you still call it Sobi mask?
I think I call it Sage.
You've learned.
Yeah. Hey man, I was used to the old days of casting Heroes of New Earth and casting Dota at the same time, and having to switch between the two different languages. So let's just bring out our Kongor.
So Fog getting critical HP in middle, and Quab decides to pop a haze going on with Shadow Strike, and he's at 200 HP right now. Looks like he's getting right click down at the tower. His bottle is coming on the Crow, but he gets screamed down.
Yeah, Fader able to catch him out. Amazing what you can do with a haste stream when you're looking to reposition yourself around a puck. That gives the advantage of first ball over to Fader, buys up full boots as well as finishes off his magic wand. Even buys a TP scroll to help out later on. But keep on forgetting about Kuro though. It was the same thing that happened in our last game with the Mouse Sports Enigma. Sits inside the jungle forever, and then will just come out with a level 6. He's almost level 7. Likes trying to be initiated on. Picking up, throwing down, the rocket will hit. He's not backtracking out much, even though he's got those 3 points up and in a quick time walk away. I'm pretty lucky to live through that. So you at least get your wish, the 3 points up and backtrack.
Right, I mean, he might have died if it wasn't for that. I don't know how many he backtracked because it's very hard to tell with Rocket Barrage.
He backtracked so little. Like, I wasn't seeing any kind of animation until, like, the couple attacks before he leaped away. Now Kuro wants to have a crack at the top lane. Maybe
he's level 6 right now.
Yeah, look for it. There goes the stun out from Tide, holding him out. Fader going to join this fight as well. The Nightmare, Bane let it off on Kuro, so Kuro held position. But they snipe off Bane. And Black also going to pop level 6 with this creep wave going to go down. So now they've got a Chrono to deal with as well.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he has enough mana to time walk in and Chronosphere yet.
Again. You kind of thought Fader was going to leave, but way too sexy!
Oh, wow.
Nuke down by Fader. The stun is there from Korov. He can get in range and he'll... Nope. He started to go for the stun, then started to attack the tower, and then made an indecision and did neither.
So top lane decisively in Mouse's favor right now, especially with 2 big ultimates now coming up with Black Hole still off cooldown and Black having his Chronosphere. Looks like he probably is going for Battle Fury Rush. He does pick up his Ring of Health from the side shop.
It's Black, man. If anything gives him more farm, he'll do it. It also helps him in this lane right now, considering the amount of damage, harassment damage he's been taking. And he's also got like 7 stick charges and that's all. There's no extra consumables. Well, trouble for Black if he's not careful. Tide's already going the brain tap. Go backtrack, luck on that. Force back in range of the tower while the rocket will stun him up. We're gonna dive. Nope. What also happens up in this top lane when we start seeing Fiend Script coming up for Tides? He is level 4 right now, so we're still a while off from having his level 6. Especially while in the middle of a tri lane. Just how effective is Faceless Boy gonna be then?
So CS in bottom lane was pretty even. Now Klinks has pulled way out ahead. 49 creep kills and 10 denies. The Darkseer is only 33-1. We see a TP scroll on the puck. He may try and gank one of the side lanes since Mouse does not have any vision around the map right now. 8-minute rune just spawned. Queen of Pain going for the invisibility on bottom. With
an invis rune, you probably gank up that bottom lane. You're talking about the farm up on Klinks. Again, can you? You need that dust reveal, don't you? Or you're never going to kill off the Klinks.
Right, they could catch him without Death Pack, but it doesn't look like he's going to go for that option. So top lane Dignitas just playing a little bit safe. They don't have any ultimates up. That's both his supports are still level 4 and Universe is level 4 as well.
I'm wondering what Kuro is waiting for. Is he just trying to play the economic game? He's back inside the jungle farming up with 600 gold. We could be looking at him just looking for a mech. What I'd actually like to see from him is going a little bit more aggressive. I kind of feel like if Mousesports just try and walk in to initiate, then they're gonna get controlled by Bane, by Puck, by Gyro, by Rubik. All these different heroes that just got these awesome controls.
We see a smoke from the 3 heroes on top. Looks like they're rotating mid, trying to pick up a quick kill on this Quap.
Wrong time though. Fader's trying to pick up a hero on the bottom lane.
Right, GTP bottom, but Aoi does have Death Pack though. He has 1200 HP, and they do not have any. Oh, actually, the Queen of Pain has dust on her right now.
Demon just pinged out that middle lane. Kuro wants to defend this. Want to use fortification quickly. Even rotating in pass, trying to move faster on the back of that surge. And who can they find? One hero is coming down the wrong way. Tides is on his way down. Fader goes for the scream, and there's the Iron Shell damage already. Doesn't matter about the Nightmare. Maybe with a brain sap, they chain up the Nightmare so Fader can then blink and then scream again. Kill on Tides. 4th kill now going the way of Mousesports.
Yeah, pressure was definitely on Dignitas to do something on top lane because Gyro was just getting heavily outfarmed by Black, and they even had 3 heroes committed to the lane, and Enigma was jungling most of the time.
And Owie trouble in the bottom lane. Malivus done. There goes your dust. Perfect vision. Keep that Malivus going. Back in range. And that's Owie. One last hit away from death, and Fader will claim it. 5 kills. Fantastic rotation from Mousesports.
Right, we still need to see some level 6 on the supports. They're just very, very useless at this point in the game. 10 minutes in, and they still don't have anything. And we see Black trying to go on top. Looks like he may set up for a Chrono right now.
Go for it. Chrono it up. Bring down Universe. He can have the support from Alex already with the barrage coming out, but a lot of backtracks. See how many backtracks he just got from that. Fader going to help him out, and now the supporters come in. Pick up, throw down. Black not going to jump again. He just have the mana for the combination. Now with the puck ultimate, he might be forced to do it. He started the animation there for a Chrono, but cancelled it out. But no kills, it's a lot of support coming in. In the meantime, Pass and Kuro doing some damage, and maybe even enough to bring down that T1 tower. It will be, especially with Darkseer holding the creep wave out. TP support's coming in. There is support higher up, it's Tides as well as Owie. Tides still not that level 6 just yet. Pass hides on the other side of the tree line, then we'll TP at safety.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
So first tower of the game down, but it does get denied by Universe. Black is well on his way to Battle Fury. Although he did decide to go Treads first before he went for the rest of the Perseverance and the Claymore and Broadsword.
Now he's going to orb away. Malivus done. Thought that was going to screw him up a little bit there so he couldn't jaunt back out in the mid lane. But he threw his Fascia to avoid Fader at the first hit. Not allowed a follow-up to come. A lot of support coming towards the middle lane here for Dignitas. Holding Mousesports out for the moment.
So Mouse being a little bit conservative with their ultimates. No Chronosphere seen yet and no Black Hole used yet, and they've been level 6 for quite some time right now.
It's also that intimidation factor they might be looking for. Fogged again. Forced to phase shift, then going for the silence, orbing out, Malivus done. He did a very, very short jump, got to fly on through. Nice Spark Holly, but the damage already being done to Fogged. Brings him down and homing missile. Well, he'll not pass, but he doesn't care.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
4 heroes grouping up from Mousesports. It's just, they're controlling the map so well.
Right, they're just completely controlling every lane while Black's just getting a lot of free farm on top. Dignitas has still yet to get on the board. Kill score is 6-0 in Mouse's favor. And mid tower goes down without any contest.
Some pings are coming in for the tier 1 tower. Might be looking at Roshan in a moment. Are we looking at that mech already up on Kuro? What are we seeing from him? Man, is he going to do what I hope he's doing, which is a quick blink dagger?
It looks like it. The only thing that can stop him during BKB is looks like Fiend's Grip, but BKB is still a very good choice.
But then again, you also got the what Rubik can steal. What if he ends up stealing the Black Hole? What if he steals the Chrono?
Alright. But he doesn't have any sort of initiation at this point. Way Too Sexy is going to have very, very good position if he wants to pull it off, because he doesn't have any items at this point, just 2 branches and regular brown boots.
Man, Black would just love to jump and pop that Chrono right now. Actually, I don't know if he'll have enough damage to finish him.
We'll see the smoke from Enigma, Queen of Pain, and Venomancer. They are going behind this T1 tower on top lane.
That line's being drawn, and they're gonna find Universe a little bit too far out, or maybe even catching up to Way Too Sexy, but they've got to move faster than this. Kuro smoke gets revealed, he came in too close. Leave a ward behind. Fader is here, but Kuro gets rid of the catapult to start with. And Universe instantly rockets the second he sees somebody. But the tower's basically gone here. But not completely. Oh, there's your jump down in your Chronosphere. Chrono being stolen here, but that's not going to affect Black. Remember, Tides was a little bit more. Brain Sap's up. There's your call down. Universe. Oh, there's your return. Chrono holding Kuro in range of the tier 1 tower. And out of range of every single support hero of Dignitas until Pass makes his way in. Look at that Iron Shell damage. It's enough to pick him off. Not with the pick up and throw down again. And now it's Mousesports. They'll be conservative with the ultimates, and now they start using them. They start dying. Even Fader dying on the way back out, and Black the only hero to survive.
Wow, what a counter initiate by Fog right there. Black had a 2-man Chrono, but he just went in and silenced the other 3 heroes, and then what a Chronosphere steal by Way Too. Just a great play by Dignitas.
Now the Americans got something to cheer for him, and some actually a little bit more. Orchid up on Black, and he'll be picked off. It's actually all 5 at the end of the day.
Wow, so this game has just quickly turned around from 6-0 to 5-7. Although the tower did go down, Dignitas came out way ahead in that fight.
They just gained about, well, when you look at it, about 3.5 to 4K, even more than that. It's almost 5,000 worth of experience they gained just from that engagement. And about 2,500 worth of gold.
Yeah, now that Aoi has his Orchid, he's just looking for those weak support heroes. He does find Kuroki in the jungle, but he has a Ghost Scepter up.
But with the double damage, Kuro, Ghost Scepter, Ghost Scepter. Get away, get away. And then Aoi already TPing out. He's lost all his mana. So he had to TP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That silence just allowed him long enough to TP out to safety before Kuro can get the Malefice hit off.
Yeah, smart item choice by Kuroki. He noticed that he had a Orchid up and just immediately bought a Ghost Scepter. Unless he has ninja fast reflexes with Blink, that's one of the only items that will save him, unless he wants to waste his BKB charges on that.
Ghost Scepter a lot more efficient for it. How's Pass looking? So Pass gonna be a man building in towards the mech charge. 300 gold away from completing that one. Better man, sir. He's actually as raw as Rubik is right now. In fact, Rubik I think has more fun.
They're going to put the pin on middle.
Oh, are they? Oh, Fader, yeah, you're right, locking him in. And that Orchid means Co-op never gets out. Didn't matter how fast Pass TP'd in.
So it looks like the 3 other heroes from Mouz are trying to sit mid and defend this tower in case Dignitas decides to push. Black just farming out top lane. He has 2,200 gold and his Ring of Health. Still a bit away from his Battle Fury, 16 minutes into the game.
Surprised he hasn't bought up the damage dealing items yet. Like, where's our Claymore? Where's our Broadsword? Just having that increase in damage, unless we see him build into a Mask of Madness as the first item.
Dire's bottom tower.
He's still on the Battle Fury before that. And our like a farmed up Void will outcarry anybody on the Dignitas side.
Right, he might need a BKB though. They have so many silences and disables. They have Grip, they have Puck Coil and Waning Rift, they have Orchid and Telekinesis. He's gonna have a really hard time finding a good initiation at this point in the game.
Like Aoi's looking for another moment now. He'll find Kuro, but will he really want to try this for a second time? Well, decides against it. At the same time, Gyro actually getting caught out with Fader as well as Darkseer combining up together. I think we'll be a long way from home where he died. TV support's going to come in from Mouse Force, try and hold the middle lane. 3 points up in wards for the Venoman, so whatever he can do, he'll try and hold this middle lane.
Yeah, they really want to pressure some towers so Black can't just free farm his Battle Fury, but with a couple heroes getting picked off here and there, it's just not possible. And Aoi is rotating top, looking to get a kill, probably on Black.
He should be able to claim it if he gets this Orchid off, and that's going to stop the Chronosphere from happening for Black. Going to try and juke it around inside the tree line. Even backtracking out a little bit of that damage. Look at all that support. Instantly Mouse. They're moving all their 5 heroes up towards the top lane with that smoke you're talking about. And then
Dignitas is smoked as well.
Yep. 5v5 engagement. Tides is the closest one, hiding behind the tree line. And Fader, pass, Kuro, smoke revealed. They should jump in again. Managed to pick up. Oh, there goes Chrono, stolen off by Way Too Sexy. Catching out the 4 supports at the back end. Black still going to try and beat down Aoi 2000, but Fadeball through them. They lose their damage as well as all of their life. Next charge will not keep them up. There's your Black Hole. 3 heroes caught in it, but the Orb flies over the top. Mouthful's taking too much damage here. They at least get one wall up, but it's the last thing they get. Maybe these conversions able to finish off, and they do. The Bane will go down. But it's a 2 for 5. It is still a 2 for 5. And Universe lives through it all.
This Rubik is having some ridiculously good Chronospheres. First one was 3 hero 1, this one was a 4 hero 1, whereas Black only got 2 and 1 respectively. Looks like they're making better use of the Chronosphere than Mouse is at this point in the game.
Well, again, it was this long dive Chrono to try and initiate when Dignitas were already in a position. Dignitas were fully prepared for that engagement. Fully prepared.
Right, excellent positioning by them. He doesn't even need a Blink Dagger or a Force for the positioning. He just seals the Chrono, just walks up and drops that Chronosphere bomb. And that will delay Black's Battle Fury even further. He's still sitting around 2,400 gold right now.
I still don't understand why he's not buying up his items. Like if he had the 2,600, so he could have bought the Claymore as well as the Broadsword before that engagement began. Is he now worried about having a buyback available?
I think so, but at this point, I think it's just way more important for him to just spend his gold and get that Battle Fury so he can carry. Like this, Klinks and Gyrocopter are pretty much out farming him at this point, although they did have a rough start. Well, not really the Clinks, mostly just the gyrocopter.
Well, funny enough, Gyro's start was actually pretty decent. It was his mid game which just was destroyed. Just like Pass going to get destroyed here in the middle lane when Aoi opens up on him.
Yeah, he does have mech. He has 16 armor. Very hard.
Yeah, he came just in range of the tower. So he's like, screw it, I can't kill off Pass. I'm just going to focus on the tower. And Pass like, stop, Fog jumps in. Blink Dagger up on him, and then in comes Tides. Pipes overkill, but they get the kill nonetheless. So Darkseer goes down. Black is here, leaps away from Tides. Now a secondary Chrono wants this kill up on Clinks. Got to get that fall. Man of the Sun not going to be there. Aoi's on the move back out again, and he does, and he revealed doesn't matter. Scream from Vader will get the kill. Alex? It's madness all over again. Question mark.
Question mark indeed.
Where is the ulti at? Maybe a misclick. Finger slips over the side, and Mouzebots, they're going to try for Roshan here.
Yeah, I think the first time they attempted it, the Eidolons just died, but they're... Oh, we see counter Chronosphere. Yeah,
Vader picked up, throwing down, should be going down the bottom lane, is dead. But the creep wave's also gone, so Dignitas can't instantly push. And
yeah, Roshan's at half HP, and Yellow does ping into there.
There's an Observer Ward and Sentry Ward keeping their eyes pretty closely. Yeah, they're seeing Mouzebots move around the Rosh pits. They realize what's going on, so Queen of Pain will buy back. The wards as well as the conversions are slowly bringing down Roshan. They're trying to keep their options open. 20 seconds left on the cooldown for the black hole. Alex still with his ulti on cooldown. Oh. But we've got ourselves a level 12 Darkseer, which means team fight for Mouzebots won't be too bad. Surging Kuro in. He's still got no black hole, so it's more intimidation than anything else, making him feel like it's there. Malithus up on Tides. There's a jump in from Black. No Chrono available. In fact, held in position by this pot hole and that's perfect position. Then Alex, he will get nuked on down. Kuro picked up. Black already on the sidelines. And you can see Immortal will bring him back up again. Queen of Pain blinking away to safety, but as Black is the man who's going to be in trouble, Time walked himself away. They still managed to claim up the Roshan, but Aoi's on the run after Black. Got a rocket chasing him down. Black got to leap himself again. Aoi in range of the tower. Orchid to go. Get that backtrack. Not working for any of these hits so far for Black. And the orb even flying too. They would really look at commit on him, and Black does go down. Long dive, but to get the high carry, more than worth it.
Yeah, you were just talking about that rocket speed last game, and we saw it catch up. That was pretty much like 3 screens away.
That movement speed you get, man.
So Rubik did manage to steal a hole in that fight. He has a blink dagger at this point, but he did not have enough mana to cast it. He still has it up, so we may see him looking to use it in the next couple of minutes to maybe pick off a difficult to kill hero like Queen of Pain or Faceless Void. This battlefield is now completed though, 22 minutes into the game.
Yeah, managed to pick it up after he killed off Roshan. Well, trouble up on the top lane, so again, Gyro got caught out in the top lane. He's going to get caught out on the bottom lane before, gets caught out in the top lane this time. Call down, not going to make it easy for Mouz to escape out this one. Fiend Script is an option here from Tides, and they are going to do it. Vader, he's trying to stay close enough to help out, but knows if he does do so, he'll just die as well. In fact, he did stay around a little bit too long, so Aoi going to find him. Doesn't go Orchid first. He attacks once. So Vader is able to blink, and Vader will have to blink again in a moment. And does do so, gets away, and then Kuro. No vision on Aoi. But Aoi will find, in fact, Aoi.
Poor Alex.
Hey, at least he had ulti. Couldn't pop it that goes to the Orchid.
So two of Mouse's heroes down, only Gyrocopter down on Dignitas. They look like they're going to pressure this T1. Looks like their second T1 for the game. And Kuroki looks like he kind of wants to defend it. We see a Queen of Pain from Fada, but she immediately blinks away.
Just pulling the aggro off the tower. At least force the heroes to take some form of damage. They can backdoor, well not backdoor, but they can fight it with no creep wave easily.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
That is the team.
So that tower goes down. Someone evens the tower count. It's 3. Mouse Sports has 3 towers down, and it looks like they smoke on Dignitas. It looks like only 4 of them are smoked, whereas Clinks is trying to run from bottom lane.
Yeah, have you seen how much gold he's managed to farm up after being on bottom lane? 3.2k currently sitting on that Clinks. He's feeling so farmed up. So rough engagement to try and take here for Dignitas. Like they're going to try and find Fader, pick him up. That silence from Fog this time missing, so Blink is available. Black jumps in, pops the Chrono. This time it grabs up 3 heroes, but again, there is that steal. As you know, it's the Orchid slowing him down. Body flies over 2 heroes, but very minimal damage, and that Black Hole is still on way too sexy. Holding Black, Orchid backtracks up a little bit. But Black is still on the sidelines, and Chrono is gone.
So Black did manage to get a 3-man black hole, but there was just no follow-up from there.
Also noticed too, he didn't pop a single ability after he popped his original chrono, so then he got black hole to death, but the black hole was cancelled at the last moment. Rubik sold a level 2 chronosphere at the last moment when black was going down. And now they'll look to
Just
Kuro.
doing tremendous amounts of work.
Blink, pick up, and fog straight in with the silence. The Orchid is already out. Him and Kuro trying to TP out to safety, but nowhere near fast enough. Say not Orchid, I'm talking about the Morning Rift. This game now kind of feels like our first game, whereas Dignitas that just control everything instead of mouse sports, even though they did have a rough first start.
And they're looking to pick off Alex right now.
Yeah, finds Fader instead. Fader not as easy to pick. He's walking around with crits now. Yeah, Crystallis up on him.
So this Vino Ward is just solo defending the T2 tower at this point. Mouse uses their glyph. It will stay up at this point, but most of the heroes are rotating in from Mouse, and Enigma is up in 8 seconds with Black Hole up.
Still got no chrono to go with. Actually, that's only 15 seconds away. Maybe they'll look for it. Maybe they'll look for someone who just dives in a little bit too far and needs sentry wards or some kind of vision. Alex is walking around with these sentries, but they've got to look for... Yeah, sentry ward down, instantly sees Owie, but Alex instantly gets a lot of damage on him. That was just 2 hits coming out from Owie. So now the tier 2 tower to be focused down. Sting already out in Tides. Kuro's moving on the side, back in again. Didn't go for the black hole, realized the rock was coming for him, so he wouldn't have got the full duration off. And now Tides turns around, holding Fader in position with that Fiend's Grip, and in comes Black. He picks up Universe as well as Tides, trying to kill off Tides with a cleave. Then Kuro on fast, getting caught by that Chronosphere out from the Rubik. Universe, he's still not going to go down. In fact, hands his crown, kills off Fader in the meantime. He'll buy back into the game. Parkour's being thrown around, and Kuro going to go down in the middle of everybody. Owie with a triple kill. Black being forced back inside the base. Fader's still looking for a pick-off. He's got ulti up his sleeve. But these fights have just been perfectly controlled by Dignitas, even with Bane being in that deep.
He had a nice Fiend's Grip on there. There was no one there to stop him, and Void was kind of just forced to jump in Chronosphere. This Rubik is just playing really amazingly at this point. Just really great Chronospheres and black holes all around. And spell stealing. BKB is completed on Universe.
And so much farm is just rolling in the way for Dignitas. Considering they were about 5k gold behind, and now they're 7k gold in front. Just this change that's come over the last 15 minutes. Even experience-wise, Dignitas now lead the way by 12,000 when they were 6,000 behind. Their timing is just hit absolutely perfectly with its clinks. Really, so much momentum to come with him. And then, as you were saying before, like, between Way Too Sexy, as well as the Rubik, they're getting, the Rubik, this same person, as well as the Bane, they're finding all the control they need over the mouse sports heroes. Even now we get in the middle lane, Black able to backtrack 2 of the first hits, but you see the crit still flying in.
No BKB on Enigma just almost makes it impossible for him to initiate and just walk in. He gets coiled every time by Fogged.
Oh, jump up. Maybe they're able to find one hero. Ah, Vader Scream didn't even damage down the Bane. They're on the run. Tassel back in again. Malva stuns, and there's your Sting. Cooldown going to come on top of the Mouse Force lineup. And Ty is still alive at the moment, able to stay alive with that Brain Sap. Vader getting held in position with the Fiend's Grip too, but Universe comes in with a BKB. Kuro got to look for an opening. So Black Hole, these 2 heroes off on the side. The Universe also making its way. Chrono drops on down, and Kuro still sitting on the sidelines. Gets through the rocket. Black's low life is brought down. Vader with the ultimate pass. Oh, it's over. It is so over with the movement that's coming out from Dignitas. It's like Mouse will don't even know where they want to engage.
Wow. These team fights are just heavily in favor of the North Americans. Looks like T3 is going to go down. Vino's the only one alive, but he can't solo defend. It's just a level 8 Vino with max wards. This Rax is just going to drop really, really fast at Clinks.
Dire's top barracks.
And they can rotate straight towards the mid. They've even got the creep wave coming with them in the middle lane. When Void comes back up again, sure, Enigma Black Hole never popped off during that last engagement. But they wouldn't really care at this point. Daedalus is fully done up on Clinks. He's got another 2,600 gold up his sleeve.
So we see all of Mouse's heroes revive in 5 to 10 seconds. Black Hole is off cooldown, but this Rex might fall before they get a chance to use it. And Dignitas decides to retreat as soon as their heroes respawn.
I don't know they do. They don't really have to. Like, Black Hole might be off cooldown, but Boy's initiation isn't there. Queen of Pain. He blew her ulti during the last engagement as well.
Yeah, they're just playing it safe at this point. They have complete map control. They already have 2 melee Rex, or 2 Rexes down, although one is not the melee in middle lane. They just took down the range Rex. Most people prefer the melee Rex, but I don't think they had an opportunity to do it. Roshan is up in 1 minute, it looks like.
Aui's looking for him. He's looking for the rotation and setup.
Yeah, they all have to stick together at this point. Anyone but the Enigma can just solo die to their clinks if they're farming the woods. And data's completed. Data's completed. Point booster. Probably going to Scotty next.
So all these big items coming up. Even Science Advance up on Puck. Got way too sexy with his Blink Dagger 4 staff, which is the combination we're talking about. The Kuro loves to play on his Rubik. Way too sexy gets it this time around. And Universe buys up a Demon Edge. So we can look for another Daedalus. I could be looking for a Monkey King Bar. Probably Daedalus. And Bane walks around with level 2 up in his ultimate. And starts with the Buckler.
Yeah, he did have a gem, but he just lost it last fight, so that's where the majority of his gold went. It is poor Bane, but he has been doing his job.
Aoi. He's searching for a snipe off. There's still a sentry ward here in the middle lane. Kind of hoping that Aoi will overcommit at some point.
Yeah, Fog using his illusion to scout as well. And Roshan is just about to respawn. And looks like Universe pings on it right now, and they are most likely going to do it as soon as Aoi picks up a creep.
He's trying to find a better one. Killing off the Enigma conversions for now. He'll find an Alpha Wolf. Suppose they'll just have to do for now. That fact it.
It's not good enough for him.
He wants something bigger. He's going to find a Centaur. Okay, that'll work.
We see a smoke from Mouse. Looks like they're trying to contest the Roshan because they have no vision right now. They don't know if they're actually doing it. Looks like Alex is going to drop some wards and possibly drop a Vino ward inside the pit to see if they're doing it. And they're rotating around back. But it looks like Dignitas is gathered up as well, and they smoke. And it looks like they're also pit. We're going to see a big engagement come very soon.
This is going to be like a copy of what happened at the start of game number 1. Actually, look where Dignitas is going. They're not going to the Rosh pit. In fact, they're rotating up straight up the middle lane. They're going straight for the GG. Orb will fly out, checking out the Rosh. They'll see Fader down there for the moment. And I thought the Mouse was going to catch Dignitas from behind when Dignitas were trying to stop Mouse from going Roshan. But not to be the case. They know their creep waves push out a lot better. The fight will have to happen on mid. There's perfect vision with the Dire Sentry Ward. They see Aoi now making his way in. Vac already tied. Nightmare up on pass. Do they try and hold him right now? Maybe not. Not with Kuro running away from Fog. He orbs the other side. Alex being hexed up. Aoi, there goes Black jumping in. Catch that Universe was Aoi, but Chrono being stolen at the end of the day. Quad bolting, and there's your Black hole by Kuro. They're really trying to commit here on Universe and a secondary Chrono, but Black, remember, he can still move inside this one, but the rest of his teammates cannot. Moving over onto Tides now. Vac back in again. Pass still alive. Using this wall. Buyback by Clink. Buyback by the Gyro. Tides being time locked up. Black with a double kill. Now moving on to way too sexy, but unable to do so. Doesn't really have a lot of damage either between the Feybolt and the Enfeeble. He's lost so much of his bite.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Right, he had a 5-man Black Hole there actually, even though Void can still move, but there was just no follow-up with that very nice ultimate. So Mouse just hanging on for dear lives now. Forced a couple of buybacks out of Dignitas. Roshan is still up though. Aoi has Death Pact on. He's looking for a kill on bottom lane, but there's no one there to be found.
Instead, he'll just take the tier 2. And I don't think he's going to get to that Skadi anytime shortly.
Dire's bottom
With that last
tower
death as well as having to buy it back, he set himself back a long, long way. And Queen of Pain, also good to see him up now with an Aghanim Scepter. So when the lanes get pushed out a little bit too far, we'll have the Aghanim Scepter cooldown. Doesn't have it right now because he used his ulti before he picked up the Scepter. Once coming off cooldown, this burst damage is going to come pretty quickly. Not going to be there for Enigma. Hello, Smoke. They're really going to move out when they don't have Chrono or Black Hole. Chrono comes off cooldown in 15 seconds time. This is an interesting move from Mousesports, to say the least.
And Dignitas starts on Roshan. Aoi has picked up his creep. He's rotating bottom lane right now. And there is Chronosphere up in 3 seconds. Black Hole still 85 seconds left on cooldown. Queen of Pain picked up her Scepter, but it's still 20 seconds on cooldown. They don't have any of our ultimates up to try and contest that Roshan, and Dignitas will just pick it up for free. Clinks with the Aegis.
Dire's
most
bottom
unusual
tower
smoke.
is under attack.
He still doesn't have enough damage to finish off that tier 2 town by himself. Alex trying to get dewarding now. Tides comes in to get rid of it, get rid of that Plague Ward as fast as possible. Tides up here by himself. Mousesports don't know this, obviously. Well, they can see 4 heroes in the bottom lane.
Dire's bottom tower is
There
under
goes tier 2.
Dire's
So
bottom
rotate
tower
the defenders.
has fallen.
Enigma Black Hole. He's got Blink Dagger up and running, but 40 seconds. They've got a delay for 40 seconds. Beta with ulti off cooldown. I mean, now Aghanim Scepter cooldown timing on this. Look for that combo. Ward's already been planted down, then instantly counter-warded up by Mousesports. Not want Dignitas to see inside their base.
Yep, they're just trying to turtle for it, and possibly turtle for BKB up on Black. He has 2100 gold with his Ogre Axe, but I don't think he'll get it before this next big fight.
Farming up that top lane doesn't give you a lot of farm. Even if he is taking all of it, those creeps aren't worth anywhere near as much as they used to be.
Rubik still has Chronosphere in his arsenal, and is still up for quite a long time too, unless he just leveled up Spellsteal.
Nah, still got some decent timing. The countdown indicator which we see is still the same. Like that countdown timer. It's a shame it doesn't actually give us the time on it. It'd be nice if it says like, you will still have this ability for another 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've had some bugs, I think, where I like steal a spell and then I level up Spellsteal and then it like refreshes duration, but it doesn't actually refresh. So I don't know if that's actually the case since he just hit level 16, but we see a soul booster come out on him.
Really gonna go into Bloodstone?
Might as well at this point.
If they feel they're that far ahead. Would have felt like some level of disable would have been better. Then again, they are looking at 20,000 worth of gold in front and 22k worth of experience in front. So yeah, they should have a lot of confidence. But the team fight possibility of Mousesports is still a dangerous thing.
Yeah, we see the bug on Rubik. His Chronosphere looked like it was a lot left, but it's actually out right now.
Yeah.
So it looked like a minute and a half, but I think it was just when he levels up to 16 and then it just goes off for some reason.
Something to add to the developer forums.
So Mouse is turtling up right now with Vino Awards and Void trying to farm mid and top lane at the same time. Just trying to get his BKB. He's very close at this point.
And I think Abby's now got enough to finally finish up his Skadi. Well, then again, actually, no, he doesn't. He's still short. How long is that going to take him? Probably all the time in the world, but they've got that time.
Turtle power!
So it's all about, man. You got to fear the team fight. You got to fear the team fight. Fear the Reaper. From Mousesports, we'll wait as long as possible. Queen of Pain. That's it. This is the beauty of the quad body. Lanes push in, what do? Throw out the ultimate. Just blink back to base, get all your mana back again, and in 40 seconds time you'll do it again. If you get 2 ultis off during one team fight.
So Dignitas just looking for opening here. Roshan went down 4 minutes ago, so only 2 minutes left on the Aegis of the Immortal. BKB is completed on Black, and they're just trying to put down Vino Wars in every lane and just let Void try and get whatever farm he can.
Well, he's doing well so far for BKB, so hey, let's go for it. No longer will Faceless Void be controlled. Then again, it's really not his problem. What he's got to get is that damn Rubik. If he gets Rubik during a team fight, if he gets Rubik as well as Bane in one Chronosphere, then I'm feeling the entire team fight going the way of Mousesports.
Yeah, they can still win this one at this point. Although he does have the Blink Dagger and Force Staff combination.
So catching him out is going to be rather difficult.
So the Eye of Scotty coming on the chicken right now, and Aegis is down in just a couple of minutes. Looks like they might push with this item advantage.
I'll just be happy just to split push it. They got to enter the base at one point, but if we have Aoi just going through the bottom lane and then the 4 heroes of Dignitas going through the mid, possibility of seeing that mid melee racks finally go down. And that was also another big point to highlight. is the fact that the range ranks was the one that went down the middle lane, not the melee. So it's actually not as bad as you'd think for Mouse Sports, because they're not getting this huge momentum up the mid lane. It's still there because of the mega range creeps, but the mega range creeps are a lot easier to deal with than the melee creeps are.
Most certainly.
Is Aoi now going to make a move in through the mid? They've still got sentry wards here. Mouse Sports keeping very, very close tabs on it. And now he's going to make a way in. He just does not care. He's going to focus the racks. Force the fortification out. It's still there for Mouse Force. This has waited so long, and now, look at this. They're using Aoi as bait, saying try and initiate on him. We'll jump in at a moment's notice. Look at even the distance of Bane. He's sitting so far back so he doesn't get nailed up. He's there for Kuro. The melee rank just gets sniped out in the mid.
Yep, he gets 3 racks, and Aoi needs to re-death pack the creep. He just did, but there's not much time left on the Aegis. They can't just use him as bait as easily as they did in the middle lane.
Silence.
Have to see if Mouse Force now try and come out and contest him. Aegis goes down, see if you can catch him out, but can you even do that when you're going up against 2 creep waves that are already with supersized me creeps? You've got to keep your teammates back and like holding this out, or else they're going to lose tier 4 towers.
So some other members of Mouse Sports picking up some sort of farm. We see a Blink up and on Darkseer, as well as a Ghost Scepter to counter for Clinks, and Queen of Pain has not been able to farm any items after his Scepter. Kuroki's still very, very far away from his BKB.
How long's it going to take for Rubik to finish up this boss, and he face boots instead?
And there's a DD. I don't know anymore, but they look like they're trying to pressure button with this.
They'll just force it in, man. Even if they lose their lives, there's still tier 2 and tier 3 towers the Mouse Force have to get through. So it's kind of worth just like throwing dice in the barrel. Aoi first one in. Look at that damage on the tower. You know there's no location. Take it out. They've got to initiate. Mouse Force must jump in right now. There's already one leap in. BKB up from Black. Needs to get this ulti out. We're getting Fiend Script up in the middle of his BKB. No extra damage. Kuro went through the rear. Wants to get his Black Hole off, but someone's instantly up by Fog. But it will get his ulti up and Black. Now he gets the Chrono out and tied. But Chrono looks like it was just stolen out. In fact, it was, but he's already lost all of his teammates. Blink in, hold in position. Mouse Force will finally call out the GG. So we are going to a third and final game. In the first game of the tournament, Mouse Sports lose.